how to make a living through your passion. And I gave you 3 steps to start with on how to actually do that. Step number 1 was actually knowing what your passion was. Step number 2 was following a leader going in the direction that you want to go in. Somebody who's already kind of living through a similar passion and making a living and has learned how to monetize that. And then step number 3 is taking massive action. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit today in this video too. We're going to talk about after you found your passion, how to actually really connect with somebody that is going down a similar path that you want to learn how to mentor. How do you connect with that person? How do you get them to actually reveal some of their goods to you? Okay, so here's what I would do, and here's what I have done. So number 1, you're going to find your passion. Now that might take you a day or 2 to really figure out what that is, because you really want to make sure it is something that really jazzes you, that gets you really excited, because people are going to see that in you. So for me, I used to work in finance. I was a finance specialist, and I worked in an office that drove me crazy. After 6 years, it was just like, get me out of here. I need to do something that I'm more passionate about. I made a lot of money, but I got kind of grumpy because it wasn't my passion. So I knew I really loved to travel. And I had gone on a travel trip for 2 months while I was actually working. I took 2 months off, and I went all over the world. I went on 13 different planes in a matter of 2 months, which was crazy, but it was awesome. I loved learning different culture, being immersed in different languages, eating different food, seeing the beaches. I love beaches. I love surfing. So when I came back from that, I knew immediately, like, that is my passion. And I really wanted to find a way where I could work and travel at the same time. So basically, I want to find a way where I can make money traveling. And I was like, I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to start on this. I have no idea, but I know that's what I want to do. So I got really excited about that. When you get that feeling that you're really excited about that something that is your passion, that's when you know you're at the right spot. Okay, so you got to make sure that you have that feeling, whatever it is. If it's a sport that you enjoy, you can, trust me, make money with anything that is your passion. So don't worry about associating money just yet to that passion. Okay, just find out what the heck you are passionate about and scribble down a few things and create a feeling to those things that you're actually writing down. Now, once you have that feeling of utter excitement, like, yes, this is my total passion, like I had with travel, then what you want to do is you want to seek out somebody that is going down the path that you're wanting to go down. How have they monetized it? Have they even learned how to monetize that passion? Now we have, in this day and age, we have a really cool thing. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called the internet, right? So you can actually go on the internet, you can go on Google, you can go on YouTube, and you can find somebody living the lifestyle that you want to live, okay? And then you want to connect with them, right? They don't have to be in the same city as you. Because of the internet, we've got, a global scale that we can operate on. We've got Skype that you can connect with people by. We have, just the old-fashioned telephone to pick up the phone and say, hey. Most often, if you find somebody that has learned how to monetize their passion, they're going to have a website or they're going to have a blog, okay? So like this video, if you're on my blog watching this video, this is like my home. This is my infrastructure. This is where I voice my message to my people. This is where my people come to get content, to learn stuff, all that good stuff. They find out my recommended resources at the top. You want to have this infrastructure, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but you want to find somebody that has an infrastructure like that, okay? So if I'm not, if you're not into travel, or if you're not into anything that I'm doing, then you got to find a mentor that is doing what you want to do, okay? So you can go on Google and you can type in golfing blogs or something like that, or you can or you can go on Google and go fitness training blogs, health blogs, okay, whatever it is your passion. Just start Googling around and try to find somebody that looks like somebody that you want to connect with. You can also go to YouTube, because there's a lot of people out there that are now doing videos that are expressing their passion, and you can learn from them and things like that. So go to YouTube or go to Google and try typing around for people. Find somebody where you think their infrastructure looks like something that is professional enough that they know what they're talking about, so that they can actually be that mentor that you're looking for, okay? So that's how you want to find them, okay? Now, when you find them, you've actually got to know how to connect with these people, because if they've learned how to monetize their brand and their passion, then they're probably busy, right? They're probably busy on the beach sipping margaritas or something like that. But you got to learn how to connect with a leader or somebody that's going in the direction that you want to go in. So how do you do that? So my number one connecting tip is just to pick up the phone if you can. If you have that opportunity, most often on their blog or website, they're going to have a contact tab at the top. And so you want to go to that contact tab, and whatever means of contact that they have, connect with them that way. Okay, so if it's just email that you have the availability to connect with them by, send them an email message. But if you have a phone number there, call them, pick up the phone. Don't be afraid to reach out to these people. You're going to get a lot more from these people if you really connect with them. So connect with that person. And here's some of the things that I would ask to make sure that you have the right mentor, so that you know that you're going to be guided in the right direction and you don't waste any time and you don't waste any money doing this. Okay, some of these guys may have consulting services. If they do, call them up, ask them some questions to see if you're comfortable enough spending the money for their consult services. And some of the questions that you want to ask are, how long have you been doing what you're doing? Introduce yourself first in a friendly manner. Just say, hey, look, I'm really into golfing, or I'm really into travel, and I really want to make that my passion, but I want to make a living with that. I know with the internet and I know with all these tools that we have these days, there's a way that I can do that. And I'm reaching out, trying to find somebody that has already done what I kind of want to do. I want to make it my own, and I kind of want to learn from you. I like what you're doing. If you compliment the person, they will be more apt to sharing stuff with you. I know for me, I get compliments all the time. Tanny, your blog is awesome. Your website is awesome. I love everything you do. And I'm more apt to really, connect with that person because of the compliments that they've shared with me. So be complimentary as much as you can. Don't overdo it, but say, hey, look, I found you. I love your stuff. I love what you're doing. I would love to learn more. Can we set up a phone conversation if you haven't already picked up the phone? Or can we set up a meeting time? And then set up a meeting time and chat a little bit for, 15 minutes or so on how long they've been doing what they've been doing. Ask them how their experience is, like what kind of experience they have in target marketing, what kind of experience do they have in website development or website building or blog. Ask them how they got their blog done. And then what you want to do is just really get a feel for if that person is a good mentor for you to take you down the success path that you're looking to go down. If you think that they're willing to guide you or whatnot, I would never take a leader's time for granted, and then I would also never take a leader's time without some sort of compensation. Now, the compensation doesn't have to be monetary, but I would always offer something up. I would always offer help. So just think of it this way. If you're coming into somebody's world and you're asking for their time, which is kind of what you're doing, you want to make sure that they feel comfortable giving their time to you. You're not just going to suck all their time from them and just be, a leech. You want to be able to be serving as much as they are going to be serving back to you. So what I would say is something like, hey, I know that you're going to maybe take some time to help me really understand this industry, maybe share some tools with me. How can I give back to you and what you do? How can I give back to you and your cause? What can I do for you? Okay, you always want to give that back to them right away so that they feel like this person is just amazing. I can't believe they want to give back to me. I don't have a lot of people that come into my world that do that. And you really want to be that person. You're going to get a lot more time and a lot more information from that person if you do it that way. Okay. And if they have consult services, ask them about their consulting and ask them how much, they would charge for what is it that you're looking for. Just say, look, my passion is similar to yours. I see that you've monetized it. How's that going, by the way? Do you make good money every month? I'm not asking dollar for dollar, but what kind of income? Do you make a full-time income? Do you make a part-time income? How is that going for you? And then find somebody exactly in that spot with that conversation. Ask them if you can mentor with them. Ask them how you can give back to what it is that they're doing and build a relationship from there. And that relationship that you build with your mentor is going to be absolutely huge in carving your massive path to success, to making a living through your passion. Now, if you don't have a blog or you don't have a website built up, it's probably one of the most important pieces of infrastructure that you need to get your message of passion out, and it's your platform that you're going to monetize your message with. And so if you don't have the infrastructure built, or maybe you have it built already but you're not completely satisfied with it because it's not optimized to make you money, then I encourage, on this page somewhere there will be a banner and it'll say get a website just like mine. It's actually a course that I've kind of put together to help people build an infrastructure, their brand, their passion, whatever it is. It's generic, and it will help you step by step build that up so you can have a website or a blog just like mine. I've had a lot of people ask me about it, so I've put this really cool step-by-step blueprint together for you. It's called the Ultimate Branding Blueprint, but you can start with that. But find a mentor going in the direction that you want to go in, connect with them, join yourself at the hip a little bit, offer back to their world, and you'll be amazed at what happens to your passion and actually making a living through your passion. So this is video number 2. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, actually in video 3, we're going to talk about actually taking massive action and what that looks like, and what are some of the activities and tools that you can actually put in to creating an income, creating a living through your passion. So we'll see you on video number 3. Have an awesome day. Comment below if you found somebody as far as a mentor goes in your industry, and say, and just explain the relationship that you have with your mentor and how much of a difference it's made in your business.